guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you how I made my first 1,000 euros online. I went through a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're gonna choose this path, you're gonna go through a lot of stress because you're gonna have a lot of things to do. You're gonna feel like you're not gonna make it. Not only will that show up in your mental health, but it will also show up in your physical health if you're gonna have too much stress in yourself. To get to this point, really it took a while. I've been researching different business ideas on the internet for I think it's been 4 years now, and I tried everything from user-generated content to affiliate marketing to copywriting to video editing to everything, you name it. It took a lot of things for me to get here, and I also lost some money along the way too. I remember being 15 and looking at other 15-year-olds making money on the internet, and I looked at myself in the mirror and I kept telling myself, you're not going to be able to make it. You're not going to make money on the internet because these people, they are already making money, so you're not going to be able to catch from behind. That was my first mistake because I literally lost around a year until I became 16 years old, not doing anything because I thought that I could not do it. I realized the fact that if you don't believe in yourself, then most likely the dreams that you have are not going to be achievable. I remember being 16 and not knowing what I want to do with my life. I was thinking, I don't want to become an engineer, I don't want to become a doctor, but what can I do in my life if I'm not going to choose one of these jobs? So at the encourages of one of my friends, I literally opened an investments account. I didn't really think much of it because I was like, I can lose that money anytime, so I kind of detached from it. And I didn't start with a big sum of money. I literally just put there how much I had in my savings. At the same time, I tried playing around with different methods. I tried content creation, which I'm doing now also, but I'm not generating any money from it yet. And I also tried copywriting, and I did a lot of outreach, and I quit because the guy did not want to pay me the money that he had to pay me. And I don't know why I quit, because honestly, now that I think about it, I could have made some money with copywriting too, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna keep this skill for my own self, and I'm just gonna help myself build something. Back to my investments account, I would take the money from my scholarship. So my school would pay me a certain amount of money for my performance, and I used that money to invest it whatever I thought that it would profit me. And of course, I had a lot of times I would look at the investments account and it would show only red, so that means I was losing money. But I still kept going because I was like, you know what, I already detached from this money, so why should I care about it? If you're gonna want to make money on the internet, you're gonna have to also be ready to lose. Without taking a risk, you're not gonna be able to see results. Another thing that I did was I focused on making connections. I would look up everything on the internet, from Discord servers to Instagram accounts with communities that wanted to make money, and I made a lot of friends from a lot of different niches. I know what you're gonna think. You're gonna think, well, Julia, what do these connections help you with? Well, I had a connection that taught me where to put my money into. Another connection that I had helped me make my Instagram account look more professional, and so on. You see, when you have a community of people helping you, you're gonna start seeing results because those people are gonna push you from behind like a family, but that has the same goals as you. All just don't give up on what you think is going to be profitable, because all of the people around you, from your parents to your friends, are gonna probably tell you that those things are not gonna work out because they don't believe in themselves that they can make money on the internet. A lot of my ex-friends also kept telling me that I'm not gonna make any money, and they would also literally go talk behind my back and make fun of me and tell everybody, oh, she's not making any money, she's gonna lose everything, she's not gonna become who she says she will. But all of the things that these people are saying, I know it's dark again, but I don't know what to do about it. Those people are literally envying you. Those people literally want to take you down because they see you as their competition. So do not let them do that. Because if you do that, then your profit is quite literally going to be determined by their opinions. My mistake was that I kept telling people that I'm making money because this thing made me lose money, as I was very vulnerable to other people's opinions, and so I kind of let others determine whether I would keep going or not. And I had some times where I quit, but the only thing that mattered was that I came back to it. I came back to it. I studied more. I became more conscious of my actions. I made more connections, and that made me get to this point. After you make your first couple thousands, you're gonna see that you're not gonna feel as if this is enough. For example, one of my first goals before I started to make money was to make more money than I lost. And then after some time, I started making more money than I lost, and the bar rose. From here, my second goal was to make my first 100 euros on the internet. I got to 100 euros, the standard had risen again. Now that I made my first couple thousands, I look at that money and it literally doesn't make me feel anything. Now I'm looking at bigger targets. This is literally a thought that you're gonna have to take with you your whole journey. Otherwise, you're gonna feel more prone to giving up. Last thought about making my first 1,000 euros on the internet at 19 years old is that money quite literally is not real. I don't know how to explain it to you. This is something that kind of comes to your mind as soon as you start seeing how money is quite fluid. Don't let others determine your actions. Believe in yourself, because at some point, if you can dream it, you can live it. And it doesn't matter how old you are, it just matters that you find a solution to what you want to achieve in life. Be prepared to be judged, be prepared to be bullied, and be prepared to want to give up. These are the filters that you're gonna go through until you achieve something like I did. I can't call myself an expert, but guys, I hope everything that I said made sense. Take care, my loves, and have a sunny day.